important.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
But viewers.
That's alright, they'll catch up.
You let Nerdy know.
Can you text Nerdy? I did
okay,
not.
I'll need a moment. But go check our notes. It's been a bit.
Yeah. Let's go check our notes. I remember what we were doing last time.
Well, I always remember what we're doing. We're always crashing.
We don't gotta be crashing. No. The thing that we are doing is we are trying to get into the ocean depths because we want to see the,
Yes, and there was a model underneath the North
we want to take a look at the probe tracking module. Now, the probe tracking module is in the ocean depths. So if we go over here to ocean depths, the nomad on the construction yard saw something sink.
There was something about a model inside of Brittle Hollow. Under the North Pole.
Let's find this in rumor mode. Okay, there we go. What connects to the ocean depths? Construction yard and Gabbros Island.
That's what I think.
Ocean current discovery. The Nomai at the Southern Observatory constructed a model of a giant steep that revealed how an object might sink below the strong ocean current. Where's the Southern Observatory? Nobody knows. There's two paths below Brittle Hollow's surface that lead to this observatory. One starts at the gravity cannon, the other starts at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. We know where the Tower of Quantum Knowledge is. We have not reliably located the gravity canyon, to my knowledge.
No, but we need to go to that tower.
So, it's in Brittle Hollow.
It's in Brittle Hollow, and the path that goes straight there from the gravity canyon is broken. Follow that path there, and you follow the sign that says to Southern Observatory.
We tried to get there from the gravity canyon.
Yeah, it yeets you.
Okay, so we have to try to get there from the Tower of Quantum Knowledge.
Or lose some time going to Gravity Well and then going around. Basically to the bottom of the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. And then following it.
Yeah, isn't that what I said?
We can go to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, or we can go to the Gravity Canyon and then wander around. We wouldn't actually have to go all the way to the tower. But the thing is that the Tower of Quantum Knowledge has a spot to breathe air. Kind of there, instead of where you land your ship. So
we should land near that.
I think it's a reasonable choice, though.
So I think we need to land at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, breathe the air, go down to the bottom of it, and follow the path from there.
The Tower of Quantum Knowledge is a place to breathe. Gravity Cannon. Let's breathe it.
Okay.
When you summon the ship.
That's why you think we should go there.
Yes. Even though its path doesn't work.
I think we should do this.
Okay.
Because last time we were here, we made it to Rybek's camp.
Mm-hmm.
Which has air.
Oh, that's true. I don't remember how to get to this camp, but...
Me neither. But that strikes me as a future me problem.
Buckle up, have fun.
I remember how to fly, right?
Yeah.
We need to play a very specific song.
That's copyrighted.
We're
That's copyrighted.
It's copyrighted. Alright, we're doing great. Left shift to lock on. Hold A to engage autopilot.
Up.
Press up.
And great.
Run. I hit the planet, but it's not letting me leave the planet. That's because I'm slightly drunk. Anything else want to get in my way? Like the moon? Moon always wants to get in my way.
Dark quantum knowledge.
Like right there?
Yeah. Right. Oh my gosh, right there. Whatever.
Okay. I will stop playing the copyrighted music now that we've moved into stuff that I'm
Sandwich,
doing.
doesn't matter.
I mean, our portion.
Doesn't matter.
Oops. Alright, fine.
To the tower. Find the stairs down. I don't remember whether the stairs were on the outside or whether they were like somehow on the inside.
Oh, you know what I should do? Fly to go faster. I should change what we've got marked on the HUD. We want to get to Rybeck's camp. I'll mark that on the HUD. That'll be our halfway point with air. Alright. There's the tower. Getting blown up.
We're looking for the stairs down. Right there.
Yep.
It's really dark.
Right
yeah.
shift for our flashlight. Alright. I'm great. I'm doing great. I haven't lost
You're making
any
good
of
time.
my
I would have been
talent.
much slower than all of this. Like I wouldn't have come at the planet with quite so much velocity.
I don't know what you're talking about. We are going.
We can just take that down.
Yeah.
Why is that working?
I think it starts off working.
Oh.
Let me just double check where it's gonna take us. That's the wrong button. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Let
We're
me.
wanting the paths is actually what
We are wanting the paths. The Southern Observatory. We're just gonna go this way. Whew. I'm great at this. Doing so good, you guys. Bones.
And
Okay, and then there's a.
Yeah, so turn on, going out. And which one of
Where
those?
is this going?
One again, part of it's broken somewhere. So we're wanting the one that
That one's just going somewhere. We don't know
Okay,
where.
so
That's
yeah.
going into the roof. Both of these look sus. That's just gonna hit me into the roof.
Yeah.
And that's gonna go two meters and drop me.
Okay. So how are we gonna get where we're going?
Well, I guess I could pick one.
Hmm.
Ship. Rybeck's camp.
So I'm gonna take the thing that goes down. Go to Rabbits.
Actually, I'm gonna move this attention orb and see if these are any more promising. Nope.
The other one still keeps going out.
That's odd. Okay. What did you say?
I was thinking we could this back there was like a path that goes kind of we could just take the thing going down.
There's a path over here?
Yeah, so go back to where we were. There was remember the thing going down. At the bottom of the it goes to the bottom of the tower.
That
I
goes
think
to the bottom of the tower. There is a path there, you're right.
Yeah. See if there's alternative directions.
We're making great time. Brittle Hollow is holding together for now.
I think there was some of these paths.
Rybeck's camp is that way.
Yeah.
That's not really a
There was
path.
some markers somewhere. So
Where?
there. So over here. it might have been.
Yeah, but that's... Oh, it's not broken. The crossroads.
So I think maybe from
Okay.
the crossroads we can find it.
We should be able to get there from the crossroads. And it looks like we can make it all the way to Rybeck's camp. This is how we made it to Rybeck's camp.
Yeah.
Woo! That first step is doozy. Terrifying. I hate it. See, I'm like looking to check. I'm not gonna die. Whoa! I hate this so much. Woo!
And he's just off
And
the
there's
side.
Rybeck's camp. Perfect.
In our air.
Please detected. Oxygen tank refilled. And let's refill our jetpack. Not that we need it. Hi, Rybeck. We're trying to find the Southern Observatory. I would stop and chat with you, but I think you'll have more to say after we find it. Let's see. There's this.
That looks like a not good idea.
That looks like it goes straight into the black hole.
Look, I'd let you do that. So,
The
back.
Tower of Quantum Knowledge. So that takes us back.
Hoping that would take us to.
Some crossroads this
Oh,
is.
yeah, we could crawl up that, but. So those that's a wall you can walk.
Oh! We can go up that way. Which way is the enemy's gate? Is this something? No, nothing. Where's the next one?
I would. Oh, we just stepped inside.
Blah.
Let's
Okay.
look for signs to the crossroads. Oh, piece of paper we haven't seen.
Well, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on, and not how I'll eventually have to get back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. And another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good, since I used up a lot of my supply screaming during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm going to head further down below so I can refill my tank.
Okay, so there's a marked where we.
Gravity cannon. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Southern Observatory, which we're trying to get to. No, that's the Southern Observatory. Northern something.
Yeah, so what's the Southern Observatory? So let's just try to find a path.
Gravity cannon.
We don't want to go to the Gravity Canyon path, I don't think.
No, that's where
That.
Gravity Crystal Workshop. That's a new place, actually. We might want to
is a
go
new
there.
place, yeah.
I'm gonna finish checking the waypoints. Hanging City.
The Hanging City might have a path.
To the Southern Observatory,
Yeah.
but we don't know.
I don't know.
Let's go to the Gravity Crystal Workshop. I didn't see any signs that said Southern
No.
Observatory. Which is kind of disappointing. Made it.
Yeah, if you could not use your rockets while attached to a wall, that would be great.
Oh yeah, no, that would mess me up. I used my rockets to get onto the wall. Okay,
You want to get on that side?
I'm gonna land. Which side of the shelf?
I want to get on that side.
I want to be on this side of the shelf
Yeah.
with the railing. I think I remember this dropping. I think we tried to do this once and I flipped it. I got confused as to which side was up. Woo!
Oh, is it just taking us up to the surface?
Well, maybe there'll be trees. Yep,
There is.
we've been here.
Yeah.
We've been here. That's so disappointing.
Okay, well, it's either Hanging City or
Or what?
trying to find another path somehow, but I don't. Seems like all the paths are broken.
I think we just need to go down.
Well, yes, but that's
You want to try to get a
incredibly
ballot over there?
dangerous.
Alright, fine.
Like, how fast do you want to
Yeah,
get
but
there?
this makes me ill. To go down in a nice sedate pace, of course. I'm just also impatient. It's gonna drop me a little bit. Gonna drop me about... Nah. Whew. Alright. I think the clear, obvious next path is... We could try to walk down.
That just takes you
That's
past
where we
back.
came from. That's where we came from. So, Hanging City it is.
Yeah. See if there's anything.
There's a lot of things in the Hanging City. We made it
Yeah.
to the Hanging City, but we weren't really able to explore it.
No, correct.
If we get a path to the Southern Observatory, I am leaving the Hanging City.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but this is probably the north. Yeah, we're heading almost due north.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
There was like something at the top of it or something. On the inside. There was a diagram on the wall. Yeah, so there was these things.
Okay. These markings we've seen multiple times, translated differently. At the top, there's the Black Hole Forge District, which may have... That's the marking for a giant teleporter.
Mm-hmm.
So there may be a giant teleporter there. 3 is Ice Shrine. 2 is Meltwater. And 1 is the School District, which could be
Now-
very useful.
Yeah. I would say go to the school one, honestly. It's anything like Riven, you want to go to the school first.
Alright. Well, I'm sure they knew that people would have experience with Riven.
What is that path?
This path that I'm walking on,
Yeah, where does this go?
there weren't any directions. Black Hole Forge controls. Ooh, tempt me, baby. I'm just gonna finish looking at what's here on this level.
There's oxygen over here?
Which tree? That tree.
Oh my goodness.
This is not how space works, by the way. The ash... There's no user here. Who said this? We don't know.
No.
The Ash Twin project requires powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? And there's no reply either. Will it show me something different if I put it
I don't know.
elsewhere? Why is there a waterfall here? What am I gonna do? Go skinny dipping?
Oh, is our bitrate having issues? This is unstable. Stick that in a different hole and see if it does anything different.
Yeah, it probably won't, but... Nope.
It's weird. But maybe there's scrolls around here somewhere. Hidden as holes.
Yeah, there should be more scrolls around here somewhere. Such as this one. Oh, wait, is that another thing? No, not really. Thing better not fall into the abyss while I'm here. Solution 2. We could craft a new, advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Hope. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. UB idea.
This is the safest path for our clan.
Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk.
Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. The search for the eye is a futile one. You choose the option with the least potential for harm.
The cannon that shoots the probe that we're trying to locate.
Who knows?
It's not our fault, though. There's nothing we can do about it. The bitrate is not us. the thing that shoots the purple light at the beginning of the story is searching for the eye. Maybe they canceled the project and said that it would never be fired because they decided that looking for the eye was futile. Onio. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. You be Poke, Larry.
Larry. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Nano, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores.
I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anon explained many of his designs to me. Spire.
Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge.
Instead of repairing it, I assume. This is true. However, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. Okay, so that's a lot of different thoughts about the warp cores and where to get one, how to craft one, and who might have knowledge of that.
What?
These stairs go up. And there is a scroll. We'll return shortly.
Right. Oh, it feels strange trying to recreate Anano's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice. The Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Poke. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange, even though my time with him was short. I miss my old mentor, and deeply. Have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably. What if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anano would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve.
Okay, I think we're supposed to be live.
Okay.
We're supposed to be... Okay.
Let's go back to our game.
How do... we live? We ball?
So go back to the game and see if they can't tell. Resume.
We'll walk around a little bit.
Oh, that looks much better.
That looks good. That looks good. Is it good? Was that a nice, smooth sequence for you guys?
Oh, and now it's totally paused.
I'm trying to keep time paused as much as possible while still moving.
Okay. Okay, it's looking better. Did we read that last message?
No, I haven't been looking at them. I'm trying to keep the time paused. But I'm trying to provide motion so that we can test it.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. Raimi. Our vessel's warp core is broken, at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed. Said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk.
Even if it no longer functions, the old core would be a valuable blueprint provided we're able to transport it back here.
Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. So they've been here for about 3 generations.
So,
When they started the Ash Twin project. That was the main one, so this is... this.
this would require a return to Dark Bramble. Whom my father said many good Nomai perished there.
Dark Bramble is the place that is full of horrible monsters that want to eat you.
Oh, but their ship is there, or was.
Their ship is there.
Huh?
That would be what the signal coming from was.
Probably. My mentor, Goliath, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Amber Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely.
I don't see how studying a fossil lets you avoid the living creatures entirely, but remember that anglerfish fossil? We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. I think you're Coleus.
Okay. What Mulleray and I learned from that fossil was theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen.
Okay, so in a fossil fish cave on the Ember Twin, there's an anglerfish fossil. If we locate and study that, it might help us get past the anglerfish in Dark Bramble to explore those lights that we saw in the distance. We weren't able to get close enough to. Maybe, of course. It's back to buffering a lot.
Yeah, so this isn't on us. We're streaming just fine.
We are down at like 20 FPS.
Yeah, that's not what his complaint is about. It's not 20 FPS. It's Twitch. So Twitch just decides, is it auditorily buffering too, or is it just the video? Okay, right now, it looks fine.
Active freezing time.
And it is now saying your stream is excellent quality.
Now it thinks it wants to work with me. Okay, let me know again if it stops, if it turns into a slideshow instead of a game. Twitch has been absolutely just backstabbing me. It's like, no, you don't get all of the bits that you're sending out. It's refusing to listen to all of the bits that... Anyway. Okay, so these people came in a ship. They called it the Vessel. That's probably a bad translation. But we also call things like Portland.
Well, yeah. But we
So
did
it's probably
see one
called
of
like
their,
the Explorer
we
or
saw a vehicle
something.
of theirs on the comet. We just couldn't get to it.
Yeah.
Now they're saying that their thing is in Dark Bramble.
Yes, so they came here 3 generations ago on the Vessel. The Vessel crashed. It ended up in an unknown state on Dark Bramble. The anglerfish are on Dark Bramble and they'll eat you up. But there's the ability for us to maybe avoid the anglerfish if we go to Ember Twin and find the information there. So,
When next we die, Ember Twin to learn
we
how
can
to
go
play
to the
with
Ember
anglerfish.
Twin to learn how to play with anglerfish. So that's another like kinda long sequence that we could go to. Like, woo! Pretty intense. Okay. We have retrieved the information that is to retrieve in this area. With the possible exception... Nope. Up here, there's another dead body. Yeah, no, there's nothing here.
No recordings. Okay. So let's head.
New.
back.
Okay, so we've reached a dead
Oh
end.
my goodness. Is that are these? Sorry. Okay, never mind. I was like, is that walkable flooring?
Walk upside down because you can.
Do you want to go
Signed,
see the
Nomai.
gravity, whatever controls?
Okay, so the next closest thing is the Black Hole Forge controls. Hey, Lost and Hopeless, good to see you! Buffering again. I'm so sorry if my stream is running super badly for you, Lost and Hopeless. We've been having issues all stream.
Which is being a jerk.
Twitch is backstabbing me. I'm being kneecapped by Twitch. Okay, do we want to go to the Black Hole Forge controls? I didn't see a path to the school. That was the thing you said you wanted to go to, but I didn't see a path
So
to
those
it.
2 tunnels going up and down?
They both had the number 2 on them.
Yeah.
You think
yeah.
if I go down, I'll
you'll
get to
walk
the
on
number
wall.
1?
Yeah.
That's the elevator.
Yeah, those are floors.
Okay. Do you want to go to the Black Hole Forge controls or the school then?
I would say school first, but
We know this is here. We can come back to it.
it's just such a pain that we know we're not gonna have a lot of time.
Yeah, we're doing our level best
So
to...
just walk on the wall and go down.
Okay, so let's take a look. And it looks like, yes, there's the number 0. The number 1. New monk. Okay, this is the same directions. And another elevator for use with all the foot traffic this place sees. Like, oh my goodness, so many people are here. It's just so crowded.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go try to find that school. and hope the path hasn't been taken out.
Oh, it almost certainly has been. Question is how badly. And if that meteor is going to hit us right now.
It doesn't have to hit us for it to
do serious structural damage.
Wherever.
That,
Yeah, we can.
let's see, what's this snapshot?
Yeah, can't go in there.
That's gonna kill us.
Yeah, so.
We've been doing an amazing job avoiding ghost matter so far, and we have not died from it once yet, which is pretty impressive, given that we have died in a multitude of other ways. I see a lot of nothing up here.
Yeah, so let's try going down.
I don't know how to do that. What do you mean Jorenda's now live? What do you mean Jorenda's now live? I've been live.
And it's unstable again. And look, the bit rate's dropped even more. This isn't us. It looks pretty terrible just watching. It looks terrible. And this isn't us. This is totally on Twitch as far as I can tell. Not down.
It's not down, but there should be a status detector. I have a problem with Twitch. It's fine, I guess. Twitch outages reported in the last... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
User reports indicate possible problems at Twitch. Twitch is having issues.
Well, do we want to leave off here?
I want to die. I want to make it through one loop.
Okay. Well, let's explore this then. Sorry, we'll just try to give you an auditory...
We're gonna do the best that we can. We're really sorry. But we're not the only streamer that's reported issues. I just checked the is the website down website. The website for is the website down. And it says yes, the website is down. Wasn't there was a branching path and we took one branch, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this... Okay, there's a direction to go at least.
Let's go up. That's never bit us in the butt.
Yeah.
Down is much more dangerous than the Brittle Hollow.
That is definitely true, but... Oh my goodness.
Is there anything here? There better be some good stuff here.
Hey, oxygen.
Okay, I'll take oxygen. Danger ghost matter detected nearby. But where? I don't see any rocks.
Wasn't
this
it like
way.
downstairs or something? Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
Where's the reverse snapshot? There we go. That whole path.
Looks like it's getting a little better, but... Okay, we need to go up those stairs.
Surface integrity is 99%, which is great.
Yeah, but that means it still says... So, we can learn something here at this school.
I would really love to learn something here. This seems like the actual school bit.
Okay. Was there something up there? Yeah. Grab that. If we can get that in a wall... Time still won't pause.
I won't pause.
Okay, yeah.
Lammy, explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place and share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Unknown's Warp Core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan is a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years.
Pull it out. The other one in.
I'm doing the best I can.
I know. We're gonna just get evaporated here. So.
We are 100% gonna get evaporated here. Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense. As this... I'm just gonna...
Yeah, see if we... Well...
Explain...
I don't think we learned anything.
The Big Bang?
Oh my goodness.
Did we learn anything from the school?
No.
Hacking. Hacking.
The slideshow is better, but that's...
I'm so... Ah!
Alright, well, are we gonna give up because Twitch can't handle it?
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is this worth...
So we set to 4,000, and Twitch will apparently let us do 3,600 for now. And that number keeps dropping. It keeps being below what we are asking for. Oh, Ash Twin?
Ember Twin.
Ember Twin.
Ash Twin's got nothing on it. You're fine either way, so you're not voting. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we have a new set of question marks. The Hanging City. Yeah, we know there's more to explore here. Links to the vessel, which just says the vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed in Dark Bramble. Okay. And then there's an anglerfish fossil, theoretically at least, on Ember Twin.
Well, and there's a baby anglerfish here.
Let's go look at that.
I just don't know what it...
What does looking at... Obviously, we should fling ourselves off this, because the observatory is only right over there.
You're such a lunatic.
Okay, alright, I'll walk like a normal human. Alright, yes, it's not that bad winds. Do we have any new dialogue options with Slate? Nope. What, you suddenly care about safety now? Yes. I don't remember how to jump. But I do know how to...
I think like the A button.
Chuck myself.
Something.
Yeah, something like that.
So we need to be going semi-down, but...
Let's see. Down, and then there are people here we haven't talked to. Mm-hmm. Like, deep exploring our homeworld absolutely is a thing we could do.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is loud. Danger, ghost matter detected nearby. What's this? Hi. Moraine? Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scopes to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night I heard Rybek's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets, too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Any good sounds from space lately? There are. And then we've looped. So this is a good place to equip your signal scope and listen. What is this? I saw smoke coming from Young Bark Crater up north and figured I should check it out. You can use the scout launcher, just please don't break it while I'm gone. We've got our own scout launcher. South, Quantum Grove Crater. It's looking good now. Maybe Twitch stopped hating me. Yeah, it's green. It's green. It's still showing a lower bitrate than we are outputting, but that's good. South Quantum Grove Crater, we've been there. Is that all it has to say? Okay.
Apparently. Sure looks like more.
Yeah, like this is so much text. Northwest Geyser Mountains. Look, the twins.
I don't go look.
North Youngbark Crater, which someone saw smoke coming from. And then, of course, east, the Nomai Ruins. I don't think we've been to any Nomai Ruins on our home planet.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, we've been to the mines.
Yeah.
That's the Zero G cave. Observatory's this way. Listen to all this comforting, homey music. It's as if it's not going to be destroyed in the next 30 minutes.
And also, kind of, almost. Like we're not about to get eaten by anglerfish. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah. Outer Wild Ventures founding members. Hornfels, Gossen, Slate, and Feldspar. Now that we know more, I think that this might be useful. Big thanks to additional founding members without whom... Oh, why did I click on it again? But that's just credits. Outer Wild Ventures, Timberhearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timber. Yeah, they're at a timeout and they're magically better. Exactly, I'm leaving, and Twitch is like, no, don't go. They completed the first orbit around Timberhearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, Battle Rock. Wish our moon had a cool name like that. Hi, everybody.
Becoming unstable.
This is just telling us that the Nomai exist. Let's talk to people. Hey, look at this! The statue opened its eyes! Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? I did, it was horrible. Me too. I'm not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with this statue. Was there something you needed? Where are the other travelers? Well, let's see. Shirt is on the Argos twins, Rybeck is on Brittle Hollow, and Gabbro's on Giant Deep. We've met Gabbro and Rybeck. We have not met Shirt. And there's Feldspar, obviously, but of course we don't know where they are or if they're even still alive. What happened to Feldspar? Feldspar's been lost for a very long time, I'm afraid. Tell me more about Feldspar! Feldspar was one of the four founding members of Outer Wilds, along with our flight coach, Gossen, Slate the engineer, and me. As ground control and later the museum curator, I didn't work with Feldspar as closely as Slate and Gossen did, who might be around. We could probably interrogate them. I can tell you Feldspar was absolutely fearless, though. Nothing scared them. Test piloted everything Slate ever built. It's a wonder Feldspar lived to see space, frankly, but they did. Flew all sorts of dangerous stunts and explored everything they could find. And then one day, they just didn't come back. We don't know what happened, or where Feldspar went, or even whether they're still alive. It's been a long time since they left. So we don't have, last known location, even? Hey, I was just about to come find you! Your turn, read things.
The Nomai statues are open. Eyes are open. They, used to be closed. Probably should have started with that. Now they've opened. I'm not sure why they've opened, since no one actually saw it happen. But this is huge news. Did someone tell Gabbro? Or maybe Rybeck? Oh, stars, this is so exciting. Making my stomach hurt.
Maybe they didn't have the signal scopes back then.
Okay, let's go poke at that anglerfish.
Hello, anglerfish. Wow, it's still moving.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a fossil.
Nope.
Why is it so small?
Oh, baby.
This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. That's all it says.
I was kind of hoping we'd get it,
Surely looking at a live one would provide more information.
Is there anything we can pick up and maybe wave around at it? Like one of the reading things?
I'll look. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. This is like the third or fourth reference to supernovas that we've found here. Based on Shirt's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. You mean like soon, TM? Oh, it's supposed to start here. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract.
It looks like it's starting the slideshow again. Even though our connection says X.
I don't know. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The stars become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. And then it does iron, and then it explodes. You know, normally the science lesson would not be attention orb, not attention orb. Interesting to me, but since it is deeply linked with our own death, I suddenly care so much more. Watch closely, these balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the outer rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Oh. The moon's over there. New exhibit. The radio tower here on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the solar system, and now generates a real-time solar map. Look! That we can access from anywhere! This is normal. Oh. Signal identified, museum start. Oh, that was not the button I wanted. We played around with this the last time we were here. It's creepy and we're gonna leave now. I think that's all of the...
I was hoping that they would have a cylinder pull out.
No. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Be Felix.
Fortunately, the outer rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume research.
What are they calibrating on my moon? This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their deep language. Okay. And then the last time we came through here, it opened its eyes and turned and looked at us, which was horrible. And started this entire sequence of events. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just was really hoping that anglerfish would have something for us.
Yeah. Nope.
Something we could somehow do with
the easy-to-reach anglerfish does nothing.
Go back in there and shine your flashlight out.
The anglerfish?
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was a round option.
Get in front of it and shine your flashlight in. Well, that makes me lose hope. Okay, now you're in front of it. Can you wander around while still holding your flashlight pointing at it? Just wander to the sides and turns with it or anything.
I don't think that's it, love. I know.
And what else we'll be able to do down there?
Let's take the straight path home. Home being our ship.
And then just try to go to a few places on planet.
Do you want to go to a few places on planet?
Those are places we haven't explored, and I don't know if we have time to go much further. Where oxygen and whatnot. Which is my thought.
Okay. Oh, so there totally is a path back that way. It just doesn't really look like it. Okay, well, if we're gonna explore our home more deeply, I want to talk to all these Hearthians down here that we simply didn't.
Yeah.
Hello, Porphy. Hey, Hatswing. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gossin open up a bottle of the good stuff. We only want one star? Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Enjoy your travels, good luck, and the good stuff. He doesn't have any, interesting dialogue. We talked to him already. Rutile. Your turn.
You're actually blasting off this thing, huh? You're actually blasting off this thing, huh?
They really don't explode as often anymore.
All I know is between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more than they used to.
Do you really worry that the space program will burn the village down?
Oh, constantly. You learn to live with it. You also learn to sleep with a bucket of water next to your bed, just in case.
Are you gonna watch the launch?
Of course. I'm watching from a safe distance, obviously, mostly making sure nothing catches fire, but watching nonetheless.
Thanks, I think.
Because people do have a
remarkably cavalier attitude to setting everything on fire. This pilot seat used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Oh my goodness. Although it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, the day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Herthian history. What happened to the rest of the ship? I'm so concerned, you guys. The ship is a death trap. And it wants us to die. Okay, we've got space stuff. Look, it's a baby ship. Radio. Nothing else interesting here. Having a bit of a headache.
Not sure.
Do you want to go get me some water? Drink some water yourself and take a Tylenol or two.
No, they didn't make me.
I would like water. Guys, we need you to redeem a hydrate so that my husband doesn't die of dehydration.
Well,
Voluntarily die of dehydration. Yay! I'm drinking my water.
you asked for Tylenol?
Mm-mm. For you. So it's launch day, huh? Al's going to miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform these ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program, just say the word. The current launch program is fine, thanks. Nice try, we all know you have it out for that tree. The launch pad is flammable? Ha! You didn't realize? Don't worry, it's held up for all the launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. I want to... We all know you have it out for this tree. What? No, I just think it's in the way and someone ought to chop it down, you know? Specifically me. You think this has to do with the time I fell out of it and broke my arm? That was one of our hatchlings. Who would hold a grudge for that long? You, apparently. These guys have such a cavalier attitude towards everything. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. I made all of their instruments, you know. Let's see, there's Shirt's drums, Rybeck's banjo, and Gabbro's flute. We haven't met Shirt yet, so it's good to know that she plays drums. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space, that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Trouble is, every time a Herthian leaves for outer space, that's one less musician in our orchestra. Do all astronauts have to also be musicians? Like, is this just required of you? Hello, baby. Tefra? Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine wouldn't let us borrow the signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we please? We'll even let you be it. Sure, let's play. Woohoo! Okay, here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. This is practice for using your signal scope. There was almost certainly a better way. Don't get there. Aw, you found me, but my hiding spot was super good. I'm gonna turn down Outer Wild. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? I wanted to hide in the observatory, but Hornfield said I was making a nuisance of myself. I can't imagine what he would possibly be on about. I don't think that's a path. I'm not sure this is a path either.
Anything's a path when you're wearing rockets.
Everything's a path. I mean, I thought Janess would be a signal. That's Tephra. Gotcha. I won? I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. Cute kids. Bonk.
Unstable again. Slideshow.
Okay. That's pretty much everyone except for this fisher. Spinel. Fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busy around without you around to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant's Deep, that's where I'd go. How come? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down, on account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down. But suddenly, Gabbro couldn't go any further. Tell me more. I will, I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising the will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back, almost as if it were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Ah! I mean, that's what Gabbro said anyway. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabbro out pretty good. Everyone wants to hear new stories at the village campfire, you know? Make sure you bring some back with you. Fishing song. Geez, I think my bait is wrong. I like this guy. That is not a... Okay. Up at the begin... I think... Up at the signal scope place, there were 4 locations. There are 4 different points of interest on our planet, aside from where we are. There is the Nomai Ruins / Mines. There is the Quantum Grove, which we've been to. And there's one or two more places. I don't know. So let's go looking for some trouble. I've been looking for trouble. I've been looking for trouble. Such a deep hole that we've got. What is this? I'm gonna land there. Nicely. I did an amazing job! I'm amazing! Someone clip that. I have to do everything myself around here. Okay, there were two things. There's this. And then behind us, there's something else. Let's go towards this thing that's ahead of us. Let's pull out our signal scope. Hi, Esker. Unidentified signal nearby.
Oh, go inside.
And we're recording. Ahem. It's been 2 days since the launch of the deep space satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wilds Ventures has... Ah! They're printing! They're printing! Here they come! Stars above, will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow. And look there! That's Hollow's lantern! And there's Giant's Deep, and the Quantum Moon! I'm speechless, completely speechless. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system, looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images. And in color, no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber Hearth look tiny from... Hold on. What is that? That can't be right. That's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is it doesn't show up in either of the other photos, just this one. Well, there must have been an equipment malfunction, I'll suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabbro and ask them to go examine the satellite's lens for defects. What exactly?
Well, look at the
What are we
images.
seeing? Okay, so we've got... That's really close. The interceptor... 1, 2, 3, 4... Lots of... Like, that looks normal. This... has a dark spot on the sun. Everything else looks normal. And this... There's a shadow on the sun. But that's probably from a planet. I think it's this dark spot on the sun. Don't you?
Does look weird. That could... No, it's not the icy comet from that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is there anything else in here?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Never mind. It's this.
No, that was somebody fixing it or whatever.
Is that someone fixing the lens?
Isn't that roughly what our...
Because it says there's only 3 photos.
Yeah. There's 3 regular photos. And then there's that one when he said he's had some...
Oh, someone fixing the lens. Okay.
So actually, can you look at the dates on them or whatever?
They say satellite angles.
Oh.
We got stretch redeem. Ugh, everybody stretch.
And over there, where's the unknown signal nearby?
Okay. I don't know.
We need to climb the tower.
Well, climb is a strong word. Radio tower. Frequency discovered. Deep space radio. What kind of information's in the deep space radio? There's a lamp here going into the woods. A little fire here. Unknown signal. Can you read that?
Yeah. Despite my checking on him at least 1,000 times over, the images are still not ready to print over in the radio tower. Well, it's like they say, The watch satellite never transmits data. Aha, that's a little joke for you, Journal. No one says that.
Are you done reading?
Oh, sorry, I didn't read. Someday I'll have to study the mechanics of how time manages to slow to a syrupy crawl whenever I'm anticipating something. In the meantime, I've turned to Gabbro, our resident expert in leisurely whiling away the hours, who recommends the following. Gabbro's 3 full steps for dozing off. Light a nice cozy campfire and get comfortable, gaze deeply into the serene warmth, let time begin to slip away as you allow the flames to lull you into a peaceful slumber.
I mean, that seems valid.
Clearly, for my insomnia, that's what I need to do.
Yep.
If Grabo knew I'd taken notes, he'd probably think I'd finally cracked, but I refuse to accept sass from an astronaut who deliberately burns their marshmallows. Good advice right there.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine anyone deliberately burning their marshmallows.
I can't imagine accepting advice from somebody who deliberately burns.
Wow, you're so rude.
Anything else here? I was expecting to see one of them.
Person.
Yeah, rock.
Maybe that's why they put out the campfire.
Just doze off. Boom.
Sorry.
It's like, how many minutes you used?
I don't know. I'm incapable of dozing off and resting. Do you think something happens if we do?
Don't know. We could just go through another... You ready to go back? If you want to walk back to the ship, you can just get back to the ship by dozing off and waiting for the universe to end.
Okay, we'll get to 1. That's long enough, I think, for something to happen if it was going to. Wow, our silhouette's scary. I felt like we should douse the fire, but I don't know how.
Why don't you turn around and see if you can find another signal?
Deep space radio coming from over there.
Oh, hello there, star. Also, what is that one of the ash twins? What's that planet right next to the star?
Um,
Doesn't look like the ash twins. That's... Oh, is that the
there's
moon?
the ash twins.
Maybe that's the moon. It's orbiting
That's
us.
the moon.
Okay. Just...
Something is totally fine with our star.
Yeah, no. We got seconds here.
Lost and Hopeless says, we started having to stretch at work before our shifts, and I actually really like it. Stretching feels so nice. Yeah, in Amtgard, one of our newest champion is making everybody... Okay, I don't know where the thing is, the other thing. I think maybe I should get back into the ship. Is that it?
Hard to say. Whatever you're gonna do quickly.
There's the interloper. You know, in our first playthrough, the interloper just vanished.
Yeah, from our satellite. Yeah. Ugh.
Ugh.
Hey, how's it go? Oh.
I haven't taken damage yet.
The geysers. So,
Oh yeah, the geyser place.
yeah,
That would be the other location we have not checked out yet. I tried to break, but it didn't let me.
Okay, yeah, we used one of these.
Mining Site 2B.
I think we
This is the first time we discovered the attention orbs. We've been down there. Is there anything of interest over here? Our new champion is making everyone stretch before Amtgard. And I think that's a wise decision. Probably best. We're gonna die.
Oh, these must be the Nomai runes.
Yeah, the mining site is the Nomai ruins. We knew that.
Running out of time. Got to be has exploded.
I landed.
That's fine, yeah. Hey.
Ghost rocks are so annoying. Maybe at some point they'll unleash a hack that lets us walk past the ghost rocks. I'm just exploring. You know.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of nothing here.
We can find something interesting before we are deceased.
Here it comes. From the other side of the world. It's hard to say what it is I see with you. If I always see it too. Someday, when the time loop ends,
Number twin?
yeah. Check our notes, of course.
But why would you do that?
I like seeing what we learned. We learned about the radio tower. There is a mysterious... This is it. Esker's signal scope log reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. There's the Quantum Grove, the Know My Mind, and the radio tower. A radio tower designed to receive photos taken by the Deep Space Satellite. There are several photos of the entire solar system hanging on the walls. Hornfels noticed something strange in one of the photos, but concluded equipment malfunction was the only sensible explanation. We'll probably find something about that. And actually, this is blue. So the colors relate to the different puzzles. Purple is the quantum moon. This orange is the Ash Twin project. Red is the vessel. This radio tower is new. It's purple. Orbital probe cannon and its mysteries are green. And gray is things that aren't necessarily connected to any one of those puzzles. Alright. We want to go to the Ember and the Ash Twin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No. There. What, it's not telling me? Okay, it is telling me. You know, one time we hit the moon. Coming up off this planet. Of course, that had a lot of other problems. Is that coming towards us? Yes. We're not gonna hit the sun again, going towards the Ember Twin. We don't know enough about this place to land somewhere good. But this looks good.
Yep, sure.
That looks interesting, at least.
Don't let the pillar of whatever crush us.
Yep. We don't like the pillar of whatever.
But I think there were some caves in that gap, and there's like a building on the edge. I think we want to go for that.
We walked away from the unidentified signal. What is that? What is that?
No idea.
I think we should find out.
Big old chasm.
Escape Pod 2. Distress beacon. Who? Why? Can we help them?
There's a door up above.
Yeah, that does look like a door. Gravity's only 0.06 Herthian. Anana! Anana's the person who built the original warp core.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that's pretty much all we know about it. Like, that's 100% of everything I know about Anana. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed?
Our escape pod's passengers are afraid. Physically well, Anona. Everyone survived the crash.
This is a relief, at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals?
I can hear both signals somewhere on this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us.
So this is Anana's ship. Or Anana's escape pod, anyway. Does this fit a Nomai? I thought they were more horizontal.
Hey,
now
lady.
it's bright. Not what I meant to do.
Okay, why don't you jump over that?
We grabbed it off. The heat from this star system sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show as a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passages are a maze.
Even with this danger, there's still our best chance of survival. We'll form teams and descend to the caves to look for a sheltered site. We'll mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone.
And be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Okay, so that way there's a cave system. We want to check this out. Alert! Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict: inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Launching Escape Pod 3. Now launching Escape Pod 2. Begin flight log. Escape Pod 2. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Okay, so the vessel is the ship that they came to, the Nomai came to the solar system in.
Mm-hmm.
It had a total of 3 escape pods.
One of them is apparently lying tethered, sitting outside the sun.
They found this planet's heat inhospitable.
On the surface.
But then later, they came back here. To do something. Emergency escape hatch. Not anymore. Keep moving, friends. There is nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while those rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. That'll be easy, then. Okay. Sorry. I'm incapable of following directions. constitutionally.
Ah, oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Get some oxygen here.
Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. Well, now I'm curious. We're low on oxygen, though. I will refrain from doing other stupid shit. You know, for a little bit. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. You can be a Nona. You're the starship captain.
The cavern Mallory found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of us mark directions for others to follow?
This is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost.
Okay, well, let's...
Okay, well, it's probably buried by sand by now.
Maybe, but we need air, so...
Long-term shelter equals air. I forgot that there isn't air here.
Okay, and... What's these? Okay, so... Alrighty.
The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. Okay.
So,
There's more writing. To reach the shelter site, walk forward. Presumably, we're reading it here, so this is forward. Watch forward until you reach meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. Okay, forward to the sandfall, then left. Rock column formations has an opening. The sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Okay, forward, and then
no.
left.
It said to where the sand pit.
Okay.
Or to the
At the sand pit?
Yeah, I would assume. It said left.
Oh, there's the left.
The room with columns.
I'm good at following directions. I'm really not good
And
at
that they're above
There's an
the columns.
opening
Yeah.
there. Okay. Bonk. Bonk.
Okay. Now look around. Yay. Tunnel.
I thought I didn't make it. Not you. You. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Mellorai and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it, and you'll reach the shelter site.
Okay, so look across. Yeah, there we go. So you did just probably fly over that.
Alright.
Those stairs. Just go through that thing.
Through the sand. You're doing well. There's only a little farther left to go now until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes. Okay.
Or for a run of oxygen.
Yeah, basically.
Down? Up?
Why doesn't he say?
Oh no.
What happened to your very nice directions, mister? I feel betrayed?
I would guess it's where all the plants are up. But we're not gonna have time to second guess. You need to do one or the other. Right now.
Well, I was hoping that this would give me information. It did. Going through the sand. Attention orb. Please open. Please have oxygen. Please have oxygen. The last time we were here, we died out of oxygen, too.
Fly over there. Oh my god. Had to make that stress. We built the sun station to power the Ashton project.
Alright. Okay, yeah.
Have we seen anything about the sun station?
Nope, this is news.
Okay.
But we know there's something on the sun. I've seen it.
Yeah. The picture, or was there something else we saw once?
No, like in the galaxy map. There's a thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Is that?
There's this hecking thing on the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what they thought was impossible.
Maybe.
To build something so close.
Mm-hmm.
Idea. I almost can't comprehend that this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species.
Unsurprisingly, idea, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. Ours is being done.
Ours is setting things on fire.
Yarrow, is there other ways to generate this level of power?
Aye. You're still bi.
Oh, theoretically, yes. Practically, no. Can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes.
I understand this proposal is, unsettling, but the sun station, must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project.
We don't use all the plans.
Raimi, is Valley Girl. Immediately. I've decided. If we fail, Coleus is the dude who's been giving us directions. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will, without question, destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. Ooh. Something that could be ruining our star system.
I wish to protect these species.
Well, there were other... we naturally evolved. Primitive us. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it.
Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I'm deeply honored. Idea, I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then it won't support the station's use.
The thing destroying our sun is the sun station. Oops.
Glad. Okay.
Anyway, the thing destroying our sun is the sun system. Distress beacon. Can we switch frequencies?
Can you go look up? Something weird up. What's that?
Just light. Some bones.
Them bones, them. Grab them. Oh, little
bones.
concentration orbs to do different things. Fun.
Attention orb. That's how we got here?
Probably, but it's hard to say. Oh.
Yeah, that's not open. Missed. Yeah, that's not open. What is down here? Some buildings. So, good to know, good to know.
Let's see what these
Hoping one of these lights up everything. 4, Eye Shrine District. Seriously? 1, High Energy Lab Trailhead. 2, Stepping Stone District. 3, Anglerfish Overlook District.
That one. Concentration orbit.
That sounds like where we want to go.
Build. Really?
No, it's just lighting it up.
Alright.
Okay, so now this station, this area is lit up. And now this lights up something back there. And this lights up that. Okay, well I want all the lights to be on, thank you. They really did build a long-term living situation here. Okay,
Yeah.
we want to go to the Anglerfish District, which
Which
is over here. Okay. Just like walking. I am a pro. Bonk. Jinx. Hopefully there will be a turn direction, because I don't think we want to go up. Okay, there's no turn direction. Fine.
Is our oxygen levels already down?
Should we go back?
Maybe. Just can't go that way. Just surprised they're already that depleted.
Let's go back. Wonk. Okay. And this way. That's the door we used to come in here. Anglerfish Fossil Overlook. It's not?
No.
Melloray. This is amazing! Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly, Melloray, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. From what I can see, Coleus and I believe the specimen might be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we could examine it. We both agree it's unlikely. Why am I doing the boy?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a boy.
We don't know if it's a boy. We're assigning these people genders
picked
randomly.
a gender for it and decided to do
I've decided Coleus is a boy.
Okay.
Be Coleus.
We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering that we've observed during the vessel's evacuation.
Which they hit Dark Bramble, so they saw lots of these horrible things. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to have fit through. Hypothesis, there is another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered.
It
Whoa.
still glows.
Whoa. Can I make it hit the thing? Wow, my aim is incredibly terrible.
Can we...
Okay, I'll stop playing with the scout launcher.
Let's go look for their hidden tunnels and whatnot.
I wanted it. Okay, alright, okay.
So there should be some hidden caves or something that would let us get to it. Do you want to look up and around too, just in case like up there is the path or something? I was thinking up above.
Okay, so this is Anglerfish Overlook, right?
Mm-hmm. Or maybe down there is just regular.
Let's check.
Fish.
Yeah, Anglerfish Fossil Overlook. Let me... Oh. We're leaving now. There's no down. Okay, well that'll make it easier to cross this way. That's what's happening.
That's exactly what hurt.
There was a cactus that was being covered up. Cool, why do I have this impending sense of doom? Because the sand showed no signs of stopping?
We needed to have already came here pretty quick.
There's nothing here.
There's more districts and stuff. So
There's like nothing here.
yeah.
Okay, well, we're not getting down to the anglerfish.
So maybe up there. Nice.
That worked.
Very smooth.
So smooth. Gravity cannon. Cool! We like gravity cannons. Maybe they're not being filled with... Oh.
Huh.
Wait. We're
It's
going.
still filling up with sand. I'll walk on the sand, maybe.
Trying to get past the ghost planet. Why is the planet filling up with sand? The whole planet?
Because something
Whoa.
in space is dumping sand on it.
What is dumping sand?
Remember that the other planet.
The sand pillar?
Yeah.
The ash twin dumps sand on it? Surely there's a give the sand back, you moron button.
We've seen.
Like, if the ash twin continually dumps sand on the ember twin, why is the ember twin not already covered in sand?
Great.
Hypothesis, there is a dump back feature. Well, the
Remember where
only
you came
place...
out of? Is it in there?
Yeah. The only place I know of gravity on this godforsaken planet is buried in sand now. Which again shows no signs of going back. So,
I'll just follow this path now.
yeah. For as long as it's here. I'm going away from our ship.
Here was the pillar. This was mine.
Oh, what is that? I think we've been there, and it looks really cool, but we can't interact with anything. It's just a weird thing.
Yeah, we can figure out how to interact with it. This is the main path.
If we start walking towards our ship,
The sun's about to explode.
the sun does look very unhealthy.
I unfortunately think that all of our next clues are now buried.
Buried in sand, yeah. But still, it would be a pity to die of oxygen deprivation. Wow, this is really close. I feel very unsafe. Wait a second. Darling, can the kids have more movies?
Yeah. Probably.
The dark side of the Ember Twin, moving away from the sun. Finding our spaceship as quickly as it comes. We're just gonna go in here, refill our oxygen, and then...
And hop back out. Oh, there's something else to see out here.
Yeah, pretty much.
This whole thing's now thoroughly... Is that still going up, or is it's finally capped out? Sadly.
Still going up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's landing on the ash twin. I want it to hit the sun.
What?
Okay, frequency distress beacon. Can we swap what frequencies? Yes, we can. Distress beacon. Something that way. The sun's gonna be majorly in my way. Oh my gosh. Look, that huge thing is even being covered by the sand. Oh, I bet our ship's, like, gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's being pushed up.
Oh.
That's very convenient of it. I feel too close.
Well,
I think I want to leave.
I mean, it won't make a significant difference, but...
It won't. I'll wait until we're facing away from the sun. Good enough. Towards the darkness, towards the darkness, towards the darkness. Where is the sun? The Ember Twin is completely covered in ash, which means the Ash Twin is accessible. We're going back.
The Ember Twin.
Abort, 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 abort. Do not go that way, do not go that way. It's the music. We're just gonna stay here.
But you're saying because it moved all of its ash out of itself.
Yeah.
The Ember one. You think we might be able to get to it.
Mm-hmm. We might be able to get inside the Ash Twin and look at it.
I thought they said there was no method of getting into it.
They did say that they put a solid block around the sun.
So you're just watching.
We're watching the end of the world. We've never seen this.
They get totally sideswiped by something. The whole planet.
Man, I really hope not. I really hope we don't hit a planet at this point.
Expecting to get bigger in this last few minutes.
Actually, let me just check.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're nowhere near hitting a planet. It doesn't seem to be getting bigger. I guess we're not exactly matched velocity with it.
Now it's getting smaller.
Whoa.
Okay, now it's getting bigger.
Wow. What are these, like, streamy things that precede it? The particles. And then there's just a light. I mean, I would look directly into the sun if I knew my eyeballs were about to be regenerated. Especially at this point.
It'd be really bright.
That would be you physically could not force yourself to look at that.
Though nothing about that resembles any sort of physical reality.
Shh.
What?
It looks great. Okay, so you can only explore the Ember Twin if you get there quickly. But you can explore the Ash Twin if you get there late.
You think?
I think. It looked like this spiny skeletal structure.
So now we know the path. We have to do the same thing.
Oh my goodness, maybe there's a faster way. Was it open to the sky at all? It was. It was. We just got lifted.
When you flew out, but you had to open a lock for it.
You did have to open a lock. Ugh. Escape Pod 2, the Sunless City, Sun Station. Sun Station is related to the Ash Twin project because it's powering it.
You have so much.
And the Sun Station is the only thing that we have. Wasn't that really pretty? Like, I loved it. It was great. It was my eternal doom. This is the Sunless City, a nomai city built into the walls of a huge underground cavern. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. Why did they do everything up and down? The nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Several nomai opposed its construction, arguing that failure could result in the destruction of our solar system. We know there's more to explore here. One of 3 nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. Which is their ship that they got here. Found an opening with a cave. I found a cave with an anglerfish fossil inside, but the opening is only big enough for my scout. And it's red because it's related to the vessel. Okay, what do you want to go after? Do you want to go back again after the anglerfish? Are you dead?
I died.
Okay. We can call it a stream. We have explored a lot, okay? We have learned a lot. We have located the radio tower, which is connected to an unknown mysterious third thing. A secret third thing. we have learned that the Nomai aren't native to our solar system, which I feel like we may have suspected beforehand, but now we have confirmation. They were here for about 3 generations. All of the Nomai that are like the latest Nomai recordings seem to be, in the Nomai present, seem to be 3 generations after the vessel crashes. We learned that the vessel crashed on Dark Brambles. And so if we can figure out how to get through Dark Brambles, then we can explore this incredibly old, ancient technology.
And we never did find a way to get down to the Southern Observatory.
Yep, we still have not located the Southern Observatory. We decided to pursue a different path because I was tired.
Mm-hmm.
We have learned that there's an anglerfish fossil that might give us information about how to avoid them. And that there's 3 escape pods. And we learned about the only thing we have ever heard about that might be powerful enough to destroy our sun. So I suspect that the end game, the way we end this time loop for good, is we turn off the sun station. We have to get to the sun station, we have to turn it off. And then we're free. And we can explore all of these things without dying. Of course, in order to get to the sun station and turn it off, we probably have to explore all of these things while dying.
Mm-hmm.
So, pros, cons. I like how this is way over here.
Well, so some of the content of this game is a DLC that's got like scary elements.
I did purchase the DLC.
Yeah, and I don't know which elements are the DLC. The fact that they're far off might mean that there's a DLC, but I couldn't be certain.
I don't know. I could ask Bill, who's played this game before, how to tell what parts of the DLC, basically. Because I kind of want to play the main story first, and then the DLC. I don't want to do a second, scarier story.
Yeah.
Until I've solved the original one, right? That just makes sense.
Yeah. From what I've heard, you don't just accidentally wander into the DLC.
Okay.
But for all I know, like, the anglerfish are the DLC.
Who knows? I sincerely doubt that. The vessel seems the vessel and like the planet. Surely it didn't add a whole nother planet.
Yeah, no idea.